Production. I am Becca, the GM for the Heroes at the Edge of Desolation, and with me are half of the Obsidian Souls. You're not the short half, you're not even the tall half. You might be the tall half. Are you guys the tall half?
Actually, I think we might be.
You might be the tall half of the Obsidian Souls. We're here. Fight is about to break out. I will give our recap here in just a quick second, as soon as my friends have rolled their iconic relationship dice. And Phantom of Truth, is this the good Y or the evil Y? You're about to find out. There might be more than one. What? All right. So, how about if everyone, give me your icon relationship rolls. What you guys got today?
I have a 5 with the Rivener.
Okay.
I have a 5 with the Wanderer and a 6 with the Guild.
Okay.
And I have a 5 with the Red Alchemist.
Lovely. All right, so to recap, especially for our dear Y who's here today with us, last time you guys had entered into an auction. One that was very similar to the one that you saw before in, where was that? In Druthin? I remember. It's fine. And you all got masks, wore them in, thanks to Theodosia's crozier. And as you did so, you were led to a booth, and as you were waiting and watching, you guys noticed that there was a figure down on the auction floor. That figure turned out to be another version of Y, at which point your friend, who was there with you in the box, disappeared. The evil Y began an auction of various creatures that she had, promising her most devastating creature for last, the one that could end worlds. At which point, the group finally all got together inside the auction house after Trip had spent some time exploring the ruins of this city that you are in. And the final creature was a giant earth elemental, quite similar to the Fire King that you had seen before. You guys noticed it was bound with other elemental runes, and in an effort to save him, jumped into the arena pit. And that's where we left off last time. So our group had jumped in. Vave had sent your friend Balnay to go pick up her ghost boar. And Balnay also went to go pick up her new enchanted armor, while everyone else jumped into the fight. And so that is where we pick up. Vave and Miles have landed on the auction floor, and as they do so, the stone curtains that were separating your boxes come slamming down, cutting you off from Trip and Darul and anyone else who might help you. So Vave and Miles, you're standing there, perhaps completely curious and wondering what in the world you're going to be able to do. But I imagine that you get a tap on the shoulder, and Y standing behind you, just looking so excited for this fight.
I think I'm actually gonna I think I might punch her in the face. Just thinking she's the other Y.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I I want to do something cool. I think it's like a handshake or something. Like when he goes to try and punch me, I want to be like, oh!
Okay.
And then we do some sort of cool handshake thing.
So why don't you guys make opposing dexterity checks? Dexterity modifier plus level, plus a background either to help you hit, or a background to help you turn it into a cool handshake.
I don't have a background for a cool hit, in my opinion. So.
And I have multiple for cool handshakes, so good luck over there.
You might need it.
before you guys give me the rolls here, your numbers, I just want everyone watching to know that since we only have half the group tonight, and this half do not feel entirely comfortable about pointing the group in a direction without the other half of the Obsidian Souls with us, after our fight, this group will, if they're alive, will level up. And we are going to then do a short Q&A. So tonight is probably going to be a short session. And if you guys always have the option to run away. I'll just throw that out.
Always nice when the DM tells you that.
No way, I'm keeping that earth elemental for myself.
This is like the Earth King. He's gigantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no problem with size. My last boyfriend was, this big, so.
Are you telling me you are ditching your old boyfriend?
No, Ryan is still the keeper of my heart. It's just sometimes you have to fill the holes with, like silly putty.
Oh.
Or
Never mind.
Or the rock.
We're gonna stop that.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, so I just want to say the reason I'm punching you, Y, as per the recap, older evil Y is standing up top, and I'm definitely on edge, specifically towards you. And so seeing someone who resembles you tapping me on the back from behind, I'm just gonna punch you. So anyway, I'm ready.
All right, Miles, what did you roll?
I got a 21.
21.
Frick, come on. Let's do a fun game where we each turn the letters, or we just exchange the numbers. So instead of a
Where I
21,
get a 12?
and instead of a 12, I get a 21. And we succeed, friendship saved. Let's take the earth element home.
Why? You get socked right in the face. It doesn't hurt. Like, you don't take any well, it might hurt your heart a little, but you don't take any damage.
And I will probably realize it's you at that point and be like, oh my God, what did I just do?
Nothing. My face is fine, and I'm sure our friendship will heal eventually.
I'm so sorry. Also, there's an evil one of you. Can we go take care of that before it kills this old Earth King thing?
Wait, for real? Is she prettier than me?
She aged not well, but if you don't turn evil, you might age well.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's go kill her.
I don't know if that bodes well for the whole good life thing.
Or
Anyways.
and she could be my evil twin, and us together, all of my good and all of her bad could balance the world.
Do it. Sold.
All right, let's get her. And the earth elemental.
Don't even know where to go with that. But okay. All right. So you guys are on the auction floor. Evil Y is beyond a giant earth elemental bound to the floor. Why don't we roll initiatives and get this party started?
Consistent.
This dice failed me.
Oh, we're on a roll, guys.
I got a 22.
Yeah, I got a 6, so
Helpful.
I'll hold up the end.
No, you're gonna help the back end.
I got a 20.
20. Very
No,
nice.
natural 20.
Oh wow.
I can't tell if it's a good oh wow or a bad oh wow.
Well, the initiative of these elementals they're intense, guys. All right,
Oh,
and then
dear.
a little 6 for Y.
Elementals. That doesn't sound fun. How many people are we fighting right now?
Well,
We're fighting 2.
Well, there's the big earth elemental, And
But
then
he's not evil. Maybe. Hopefully.
correct, but he is between you and Y, and he is enraged. So
And I look a little like the other Y, so I guess it makes sense you could get kind of confused. Maybe I should sit this one out.
No, please don't. I want your help. Just sing to it. It worked really well last time.
I shouldn't laugh so hard. All right, it is Evil Y's turn. And she turns and looks at you and goes, "Guys! Oh my gosh. Are you going to help me? We're going to like destroy the world together. Friends, family, my family." And as she like throws out her hands, she is going to you see well, you know Y's magic is kind of sparkly. This is almost dusty. As it comes flying from her hands, and these, you feel almost like a wrath has come over you. Well, it is the same for both of you. I don't suppose 29 hits either Vave or Miles's PD. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay. So Vave and Miles, you guys are going to take. Oh, I lost them. They ran away because they were being. Who knows what. So you just watch as this blast just hits Vave and Miles and rocks them back. They take 20 points of damage.
Holy moly! Gosh, this lady is a powerhouse.
She
What is
is.
this phenomenal
Why you realize she's several levels above where you are. Therefore, she's several years older than you are, probably.
So all that means is that she's slower.
I am glad that is your perception of her. Next is Miles' turn, and he's not here with us right now. And then it is the Earth Elemental. And oh no! And this whole fight is on pause because someone's internet has just gone out.
I'm really glad it's not mine. It's been mine all day.
This is kind of the way this day has gone. Yeah. So why the Earth Elemental is not going to react against the cardboard cutouts of Miles and Vave, but it is going to attempt to break free of the runes, binding it down, and is unable to do so. So it is your turn.
Okay. Wait, do you want me to roll and stuff now?
If you know what you want to do, go ahead and do it. If not, we can hold here, and I'll ask you some random questions.
Ooh.
I appreciate our viewers who are patient and not panicking, because we're not panicking.
You don't sound like you're panicking at all.
That's good.
You chill as a cucumber over there. Sorry, I need to find my defensive warp stuff. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I definitely want to help that guy break out of his chains because I feel like he would trust me if I did so.
Okay.
Yes, so I rolled a 19. Yes. Has he taken any damage?
The elemental?
Yeah.
Possibly. You have not seen kind of whether or not he's been hurt by the evil Y. If you would like to use a quick action to kind of do a quick observation, you can.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence plus level real fast.
Yes, thank you.
Also, sorry we disappeared.
No worries. We weren't panicking. It was fine.
Hey, did you take damage?
Viewers who have had such patience with us.
My goodness.
We will see if something happens again. We might be calling it an early night and sending everyone else outside because 2020 can just keep going.
2020 is something else.
All right. So yes, thank you our viewers who stuck with us for that one. That was fun. I mean, we finished our battle. Everyone died, and no.
Yep.
Wait.
Except for Y.
Which
Future
one?
Y. Old Y died, but then also future Y died because, that's
Y
how
died.
that works.
Yeah.
Because we'll never know why.
Ha. Ha, ha. Alrighty. So
Okay.
yeah, we're back. Vave and Miles, you guys took 20 points of damage from Evil Y's mystical juju. Your Y, Shawnee, was investigating, taking a quick look at the Earth Elemental to see if it was damaged, and you had made an intelligence roll.
I got a 24.
All right. It is slightly damaged.
I mean, well, that's bad. I mean, I feel bad that it's damaged, but that helps me out in my plans.
Excellent. So whatever your plans.
I'd like to cast. I drew a defensive chip, so I would like to cast, please, healing.
Okay.
And I want to say that he's an ally because he's an elemental, and I too am an elemental. So I feel like all elementals would be kind of like allies to me in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that.
All right. So so you will heal him. Let me know for how much. And then we're gonna go back to Vave and Miles. Miles, you're first, and then Vave. For your reactions to Evil Y attacking you guys.
If I remember right, there are runes that are holding this elemental in place, right? Because we had investigated that early on.
Yes, you had noticed that early on. Yes.
Okay. Is it something that I can get to without, I guess, being injured by the stone golem thing?
You think you probably could.
Cool. Oh man, I don't even know.
I feel like the 9 points.
9.
Sorry. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Evil Shawnee, Evil Y. Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
No evil, Sean.
I'm gonna attack Evil Y with my short bow and miss drastically. I rolled a 4, which I think only gets me to like 11 or something like that.
Okay. Yes. Unfortunately, you do miss.
But as a quick action, I'm going to use my robe to heal. It gives me a +4 extra with my recovery, and it's a quick action.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that real quick.
All right. Sounds good. All right, Vave.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So, when was the last time? Okay, so for daily spells, it's every time you level up, right?
It's every time you do a full heal up. So a full rest and heal up. And you guys had that before you came down. It was definitely before the rust monsters.
Cool.
Okay, then I am going to do Summoned Horror.
Oh, okay. Please
I'm very
explain
excited.
for everyone.
Okay, so I summon a ghoul.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for it? I'm confused. Daily summon rolls. Shoot. Do I have to roll for this?
I do not believe so. You summon it.
Yeah, it just says once, but it says it has to follow summoning rules, which are on a different page. But I think she's good to just summon it as long as she hasn't summoned it previously.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So now he is mine for the battle.
Who is yours?
I summoned the ghoul.
Oh.
She summoned a ghoul. If you remember the last time she summoned a ghoul,
She
you guys
turned
were
to
fighting a sandworm, and there's a ghoulish sandworm now out in the wilderness. It's fine.
Yep.
Yay!
Okay. So
Sparky.
I can't fight anything now, can I? Like, can I try to hit something now?
No, because that was your action, was to cast
Okay.
the spell.
Can the ghoul try to hit something?
Yes, your ghoul fights on your turn, as does Sparky.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to the earth elemental is in between us and evil Y, right?
It is currently, yes.
Okay, so so we talked about the runes that were holding the earth elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have the ghoul try to go around and smash the runes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be a 19.
Okay, it smashes the runes that are holding the right side of the earth elemental.
Cool. I'm gonna
Still scared if that's a good or a bad thing for us. We'll find out.
I'm gonna now send Sparky to smash some more different runes.
Okay, so you send Sparky to the left side of the earth elemental.
Correct. 24.
24 will definitely hit, and Sparky is able to smash up the runes on the left side. And for the most part, you have freed the earth elemental.
Cool.
Now, it's in this moment that, yes, Miles is questioning whether or not this is a good choice or a bad choice, and really probably questioning a lot of life decisions that he has made to lead him to this point. But why, having healed the earth elemental, feels a surge of wild magic within her, and something starts to go very, very right for Y. And what is that, Y?
I feel just a very powerful, deep connection to this earth elemental. As you guys know, that I'm just very in tune with the different elements of the world, because that's who I am as a person. And for some reason, our frequencies, we are just vibing, me and this earth elemental. So he has decided to just full-heartedly trust us, and he is going to fight with us, recognizing that I am the champion of all the elements. He is on our side against this other Y, who is obviously evil, and he obviously wants to get rid of her, probably because we only need one Y in the world, and we all know which one is the better one. So, anyways, he's on our side, and he's going to fight with us.
Huzzah! Yes, Y does
Yay.
have an iron giant now.
Lol.
I'm so excited.
So, I happened to go to the studio earlier this week and may have cannibalized it a little bit. So now I can say the escalation die is at +1.
Yay.
And it is Evil Wise turn.
I'm
Yay!
gonna die this turn.
Yay!
You should have taken it.
She is going to also do a defensive spell, and you see her kind of glare at Y across the way, and she mutters something, and you guys watch as the earth around her kind of rise up and then slam into her, and she has formed a very spiky armor. And getting close and doing melee damages might hurt you now as well. So, she's sitting there waiting for all y'all. And it is Miles' turn.
Cool. So she has a thick coat of rock, I suppose.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't have much
Armor.
spiky armor.
Wait.
Well, I wouldn't know what that is, so I'm gonna shoot at her with my crossbow again. That's all I can do from here. And I think it's gonna hit. 24.
24 does hit. Her armor class with this armor is 23.
Okay. So that is gonna be That's going to be 12 damage. She's not engaged with anyone, right?
She is not.
Okay. Yep. 12 damage. That's what I said, right? Yeah.
It is indeed. Yep. All right. It is the Earth Elemental's turn, and he is going to look between Y and Evil Y and go lumbering towards her. And he is going to. Something about his face.
Blessings. Many blessings.
Oh, thank you. He's going to attempt to lash out at her with 2 attacks that both miss. And as he pulls back his fists from trying to smash into the spiky armor that Evil Y has on, you notice he is hurt from this. Vave, it is your turn.
Okay.
Cool, Sparky, you.
Okay, I'm going to try to. I don't know. Can I take a recovery somehow?
You just take a recovery.
Is that an action?
Yeah.
Yes, it's an action. You can take a revival.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send my ghoul charging towards Evil Y.
Okay.
25.
That will hit.
Just an aside, I'm sorry, before we continue. Does Evil Y have like a cool name? Like maybe it's like the Y upside down, like the Roman number. What is that letter?
Omega?
It's like a here, just follow my finger. It's like that kind of, like a Y upside down with like a little.
That is a question for someone who has studied.
I know.
It could be
Latin and
Lambda.
Hebrew and-
No, it's Lambda. That sounds accurate.
Lambda sounds right. Not gonna lie.
It doesn't sound as cool as Evil Y though.
I don't know how to draw this.
Maybe we should call her Z. No, like a less cool letter, like L. Let's call her L. No offense to people whose names are L, but the letter L. I'm just gonna stop.
Anyway, so the ghoul is attacking.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what kind of damage it does. Oh, 8 damage.
Okay.
And
It's not, the target isn't vulnerable, correct? She's not vulnerable?
No, she's not.
that'd be a natural evil hit.
Even.
Even hit. Sorry, my bad.
Well, okay. It's vulnerable.
So if it did
Right,
that,
I
it would be
understand.
+4. Okay. Sparky.
Okay, that's it for that one. And then I'm going to send Sparky over there to try to hit her too.
All right.
Ooh, I don't think.
Has to be a 23.
I don't think I may. Oops. I got a 20 for Sparky.
20. Sparky is going to take 18 points of damage as he kind of impales himself on her spiky armor.
Oh, look, I've been impaled.
Oh, look.
Where is Sparky?
Cool.
Cool. All right. A lot of time passes, and then it is Y's turn again.
I haven't used it before, so tell me if this is possible.
Okay.
I have a stick,
You have a stick, yes.
and my stick has a specific special ability that I'm able to use once per battle.
It certainly does.
Can I use it on my arch nemesis?
Of
Lambda.
Course. Lambda. Of course you can. By the way, I heard that the symbol that you were talking about is theta.
Theta. Oh, that kind of sounds cool, though. Shoot. Whatever, Theta. Well, evil Y, that's fine. Okay, so could you describe to me what's happening while, like, the moment pauses and what all is happening? What is everybody doing? Like, if we were to pause time.
A ghoul, an elemental, and a skeleton are attacking in melee range on Evil Y, Lambda, as you say. Miles is shooting with his crossbow. Vave is taking a rally to recover some of her lost hit points. And Sparky has been impaled.
Oh, okay. What is Evil Y doing? Like, how is she handling it? Is she looking like she's fine?
Yeah, she doesn't look like she cares.
Okay. So this is how I imagine it. Time like slows down for me, and I like see everybody in these moments. Like Miles has like one drop of sweat as he aims, trying not to hit the good guys, and the Earth Elemental is starting to get his like stones polished because he's all beat up now, and I don't know what that looks like for Earth Elementals, honestly. And people are dying and being impaled, and I'm just over it. So I'm gonna do some cool stuff with my stick. Like it's gonna be like very, very spiritual looking. Like I will be one with my stick, and I'll toss it up and twirl it like those girls at the football games. Oh, but it'll be very, very cool. And as I throw it up into the air, it will be struck by lightning, and then it will catch on fire, and my whole body will catch on fire, and then the fire will go out. And then I'll drop the stick because it's very hot, and the hot stick will break open the earth, and I will earth bend not knowingly because I'm not very good at this stuff yet. And it will open and swallow Evil Y whole.
What can your stick do once per battle?
Describe how the earth swallows someone.
Okay. The earth can swallow someone. All right. So that is what happens. And Evil Y gets pulled down into the earth.
And
seemingly
Good
slowly.
Wise saves the day again.
And at the start of the next round, as you all
It
take
doesn't
a breather,
Why would this kill her? She's an earth. She's
Earth
an elemental person.
opens
Oh, you're right.
from Evil Y back to Y.
Frick. I got
And she
so
comes
excited.
back up and ends up on a pedestal a little bit taller, and she looks at you, Y, because, well, that was silly. If you can do it, I can do it. And is going to cast.
Natty one.
Does 16 hit your physical defense?
Well, can I add 2 because of the escalation deck?
No.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Actually, if you
Can
were
I
to
add my
play that way,
background?
she would add 2, and she has 18 now to hit you with her PD. But we won't play that way. So, what's your PD is 16?
It's definitely 14.
Okay, so even with plus 2, it would still hit you.
Yeah.
And you are going to take a shard of earth straight into your stomach as she hits you for 30 damage.
Are you dead?
Is it below half? You're staggered,
Yes.
and then if it's negative, you're dead.
If you're negative half, so say you had 30 hit points, if you get to negative 15, you're dead.
Oh, then I'm not dead, but I definitely have 5 hit points left. So that was a doozy. She is an incredible woman.
Yes, Dave?
So, okay, if Y hits Y, doesn't Y get damage?
Quite possibly.
I mean, I bet old Y has a nice scar there.
Oh, wait.
Sure, Old Y does have
This-
a nice
No,
scar.
we are not killing you.
All of this is so wild. Nailed it. Nailed it.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Miles, it is your turn.
I would love to try and shoot this person. Does she still have spiky?
Spiky
Yes.
armor? Yes, she
Yeah.
does.
How long does that last?
Oh, till the end of battle.
Oh, gross. All right, well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna shoot her again. How's a 23 do?
23 hits.
Cool. That's gonna be. Oh, there's someone engaged with her. So I'm also gonna add. I'm gonna add sneak attack.
Why? How do you feel about the name Absalom?
That sounds really cool too.
Okay.
I feel like we should give her an evil name.
Okay.
Like one that sounds lame, like Fluffy.
Okay.
Sure. Miles,
She
how much
is
damage?
fluffy.
Goodness gracious. I hit with 17 points.
Very nice.
Oh, quick action. I would like to use. I have. Let me see. Make sure that I actually have this. Yeah, I'm going to use one of my runes. It gives me +1 to the fight, which is hit and damage, and then a D100 extra effect, which I'm going to have you tell me what that is, but I will roll my D100. I rolled a 64.
Excellent. Hold that thought.
Can do.
Needed my other book. All right. Runes are, for those of you who would love to know this, on page something.
I might have been doing this wrong for a little while. Do I add my level to damage?
No.
Okay, cool. I definitely haven't been doing that, which is good.
284. Yummy wine. Alrighty. So you said 64.
Yep.
And this is on a weapon. As soon as the escalation die kicks to 3, you're going to do an extra 1d10 damage.
Cool.
All right. It is the Earth Elemental's turn. Oh, it is going to boulder up. Lovely. And yes, it is going to kind of roll around and attempt to flatten Y. But it can't get very far because, there's other people there. And it is Vave's turn. And all of her minions.
Oh, I actually only have one now. Sparky died.
Oh, Sparky's dead. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. He'll come back.
He usually does.
Okay, I'm going to try to use Death's Gauntlet to get rid, or not Death's Gauntlet, my Elemental Gauntlet to try to get rid of the armor that she has. Can I do that
Okay.
somehow?
What are you doing in order to do that?
I'm gonna talk to the Gauntlet.
That's always so sketchy.
I know, but this is what's happening. Okay, I'm going to talk to the Gauntlet and tell it that the world will be destroyed unless we can defeat this person.
You do realize it wants the world to burn, right?
No. And then I'm going to try to hit it.
Okay, so then you walk up to hit Y.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm really...
I'm going to give you this heads up and warning. There is an excellent chance that depending on how much the gauntlet hurts Evil Y, we may be building a new character for Rachel because Vave will no longer be in her right mind. Because you're essentially going to give a lot of power to the gauntlet, and it could take over your brain and your body.
I told you it was evil. You never listen.
No!
Oh, it's not good. She's definitely evil now. She rolled a 3.
Wait. There's got to be some... I have something. Hold on.
Wait, +2 because of the escalation die. Escalation.
That brings it to 5.
Still not any better.
Okay, hold on.
Pretty sure you have to roll higher than a 5. Am I wrong on this, Becca? What was her roll she needed to get? I'm just curious.
It depends on this is her attack roll. This was the first one.
Ah, good. So you missed your attack.
Okay.
Now she's rolling for her sanity?
No. I'm pretty sure I have something that I can, maybe re-roll or something. Somewhere. Maybe.
I think you should just roll for the next thing. Also, I think you should use my die.
No.
Because yours are sketch.
No, I've been rolling really well, okay?
Phantom of Truth is trying to help you out. He's trying to give you things, but none of them are part of 13th Age game system.
I do have one thing that I can try and pull if she's going to go insane, but, that's about it.
All right, so if you don't have a reroll, then your final attack would be a 13, I believe.
Okay, 3 plus. Oh, what is it? I'm sorry. Strength. So I got a 12, I think.
A 12. You are going to take 18 points of damage as you impale yourself on that armor next to Sparky.
Cool.
And you hear the gauntlet talk to you, and he goes, "Give me more power, and we can do it again."
Does she have to roll for that?
Nope, not this round. What is your ghoul going to do, Vave?
He's gonna,
Attack Y?
yeah, just try to attack Y, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh, 25.
Okay, that hits. How much
Is
damage?
she vulnerable by any chance?
Is it a natural even?
No.
Then she's not.
Is there another way to be vulnerable?
There are various spells and different conditions, but none that you can impose upon Y.
Okay. Okay. It's 8 points of damage.
All right. 8 points of damage. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. Lots of time passes, and Y, it is your turn again.
Cool. So, am I thinking of the same game? If I'm below half hit points, do I have to use recovery to heal?
After outside of battle, you have to. And during battle, you don't have to.
Neat. Okay, well then I drew an iconic token, so I'm going to use my my force tentacles, which are my tree tentacles. How does a 30 hit her PD?
That will hit.
Cool. I want to hit her right in the face. Like all the tree tentacles, branches just to the face over and over again.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see. 3d10. So it's 3d10. Which one is that? This one. Okay, 6 plus 7, so 11. That's 13, I mean, plus 9. What's 13 plus 9?
22.
22 damage, please and thank you.
Okay, she only takes half because I had to help you with that.
What? No way!
I could have helped her with that.
I'm kidding. Everybody inhale and exhale real fast. All right. Cool.
Is she done? She out?
No.
Too many trees in the face will get anybody down for sure.
I don't think she's even staggered yet. Not even a little bit staggered.
Nope.
Maybe a little staggered, but not really.
Frick.
No.
So when do we run away?
So it is Evil Y's turn, and she just kind of looks at you all. Ooh, sweet. Do you guys have a color you guys like?
Not red. I call purple.
I'll take white if you have white.
Okay.
I don't think I deserve a color at this point because I'm being impaled, so I don't think I should get any points.
I think you're
Okay, sure. So does 20 hit everyone's PD and your ghoul's PD?
Correct.
Ghoul. PD. Yeah.
All right. Everybody's going to take 20 points of damage, except for Vave.
You're just picking off my minions too, dude.
I am. Yes. I'm glad you noticed.
And me, apparently.
And you, but you impaled yourself, so really.
It wasn't
All right.
my fault.
Why? Does that mean you're dead?
Oh, are you dead? More than negative half?
Puts me at negative 15. So, no, well, my hit point is 35.
So you're not
35.
dead.
You have 2 points before you are dead.
We
However,
had a good run.
Miles.
And she, double checking, she is not near staggered, right?
No. Well, near staggered, yes.
Cool. Well,
Wait,
I'll give it a try.
hold on. Running is still an option.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna attack anyway.
Drag me along.
You are the only really conscious person here. I'm being impaled and Wyatt is unconscious. So let's hold off on that for like 4 seconds and think about what we're doing.
Well, the way I see it, Y dies. Old Y dies. Also, I don't want Y to die. Also, I might have one more hit left in me, so running is definitely an option. I'm gonna.
Wait, how many points are you at?
I have 21.
Hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit one more time. Maybe we're gonna find out here. And I hit with a 25.
That will hit.
Actually, it's like a 28 because the escalation die. Let's see. 12, 18, 20, 29.
29 points of damage. That is a very precise, very vital blow. That does then put her.
Oh, add 1 to that. I forgot. I get do an extra 1 damage
For what?
for my rune.
Oh, and the escalation is that.
You don't add escalation to damage.
Well, no,
No,
3. And you get an extra 10 because of the
1d10.
escalation is 3, right?
Yeah, I added that.
Okay.
So it was 30.
It was 30.
That's an easy number.
Yes. That blow definitely staggers her.
Good.
And she
We need
kind of
that.
rocks back.
Also, what's been happening with this whole stone golem thing?
He's not a golem.
The elemental,
Yeah.
he's been missing, smashing her, and he's been getting hit and taking some of the blows that, could be hitting one of you guys instead. And he is currently keeping her from running, but will go into his rock smash formation and attempt to hit her.
Cool. Just curious. I didn't remember.
Wait, what is that formation called? Would you say it's like a little like rock and roll sort of deal?
Have you been
Rock.
Googling home?
But yes, he does rock and he does roll because he has been rolling around. Unfortunately, he
Can I roll for him?
just rolled a 1 and an 8. So critically failed and then just regularly failed, which kills him. As that does enough damage to hit his hit points. And
Now the world's totally imbalanced and we're all going to die.
Since that was the Rock King, there's got to be a prince, right?
Sure.
Wait. I would like to cash in a token from the Wanderer. It's a 5. It's conflicted. However, hey, I'm not letting this rock thing die, because if he dies, then who evil guy comes into the world from the Dust and Ash plains? Demoloth, right. We don't want that.
Right, but what if you bring him back and then it's conflicted and he turns out to be like a rock zombie? And then we have a rock.
I'm okay with that. Let's just deal with that, because undead is not.
Let's just deal with that. If there is a rock plague, though, I think that we should call it the Pebbles. That's it. That's all. Pebbles pandemic. Yeah.
So here's what I think happens. And this way, you, Becca, as the GM, do not have to think of how this is going to be conflicted and hurt us in the future.
I already know exactly what's going to happen, but go ahead. Tell me what I think I should do.
Oh, I was just
Don't
expecting. Okay, anyway, the Wanderer, thankfully, deflects the attack to him from himself, the rock golem, to someone else.
The Rock King.
The Rock King does not kill himself, but instead hits the side of the wall. And I'll let you go from there.
I applaud and appreciate your attempts here. Using the Wanderer, and it is a 5, therefore it is conflicted. The Wanderer himself does not get involved in battles. That's just not who he is. However, if you guys recall, you are attempting to create a ritual of sorts in order to bring balance to the elements, which is why you have a pure fire inside an iron globe.
Oh, right.
And with your conflicted, the earth elemental kind of falls on top of Evil Y, and you note exactly when it dies. It is no longer an animated earth form. There's no hum of life or vitality to it anymore. And it just kind of crumples. And in the crumpling, Evil Y has disappeared. And you do notice a crystalline heart from the earth elemental tumble out. And if you have at all a good reason to know about the path of the gods, you know this is Mire crystal, which is known to be a very magical substance.
Okay.
A very, like a pure Tanar substance, where it is essentially the life force of a god.
Okay.
And so the earth elemental is dead. Evil Y has disappeared. And you are left with a Mire crystal. And the battle ends.
Okay. I'll go and pick that up. Since who has the lava orb?
You
basically?
did. The last
I had it.
I thought I did.
Well, one of you guys. I don't think Darul did. I thought it was one of you guys.
I may have had it. I'm not really sure though.
Okay. But you guys have a Mire crystal heart, and you are left in the center of the auction floor. Successful? Why? I'm gonna need you to roll a death save real fast.
Oh, if the battle's over, I would go over and stabilize her.
Okay.
I went and got the heart, so I wouldn't stabilize her yet.
I can do it.
What's like the minimum?
11.
Wait, can I add something?
No.
Explosion die.
No.
All right, then I guess I just die.
No. You don't just die.
No, you have 3 death saves.
Yeah. What did you roll?
A 9.
Okay, so that would be a mark on failure. It's not it's a 16 that you have to roll to make it a success. You are still okay because Vave comes over.
It's backwards, but death
No,
saves.
it's
You have
not.
3 of them.
It's not backwards. You're good.
Oh, what? That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't have
So yeah, death saves. You roll a die, and as long as you roll a 16 plus, you are stabilized. If you roll 3
Wait, why do I
rolls,
have to do a death save though? I thought I didn't die. I was 2 points away from dying.
you are unconscious. So you are, since you are below 0, you have to make your death saves. Below half,
Oh.
at that negative 17, you are instantly dead.
Neat.
But Vave does come over and stabilize you, so you are okay. And this is where we will pick up next week, hopefully with Trip and Darul and Balne rushing into the room to help you all. Go ahead and take your rallies. Well, actually, go ahead and we'll level up to level 4. All of our viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us. Our players are going to go ahead and level up to level 4, and then since we don't want to pick a direction without the other half of the Obsidian Souls, we're going to have a short Q&A, question and answer. So if any of our viewers have questions they would like to ask, anyone here, any of the players or myself, I will send them over to them, we'll talk about them, and do a short Q&A and answer any questions you guys have. So yeah, you guys are at level 4. Make sure... so in 13th Age, all of our viewers, you have a level up chart that will tell you what you do every single level. Tells you how many hit points you get at that level, how many feats, talents, etc. And so then a player just follows that line across in order to level up their character.
Double checking, Becca.